Somké and the Fire 5. We're going to start things off at the OG yard as always. You see it. Freedom versus Moski. This was a fire boxing match right here. The smaller weight class is showing power and willingness to bang. These guys did not disappoint. We got great counters. We got great pressure. And we got great effort by both warriors. Clean shots versus volume shots. So this was one of those close calls right here. You know what I mean? Very close call. But as we say every episode, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Cardio is key. Streetbeefs OG yard, Freedom versus Moski, firefight. Moving along the Streetbeef scrapyard, you see it. He's been on the show before. Lucha Soul versus Tandang. This is another boxing match, and these guys did not disappoint, man. Relentless combos, unbelievable back and forth, straight slugfest between these two. Much respect between these warriors, and we ended up getting a beautiful finish. And I will say, as we tend to say all the time, pacing is key. Streetbeef scrapyard, Lucha Soul versus Tandang, firefight. Taking you on over to the West Coast. Streetbeefs West Coast, you see it. Seraphim versus Magic. Another boxing match. This is big boy boxing right here. And once again, these two did not disappoint. We got a great display of skill and technique by both men. Solid composure. Both of these guys throwing very strong punches. Very close match. And we got a straight war. I mean, strong combinations, great head movement, granite chins, everything you want to see. Streetbeefs West Coast, Seraphim versus Magic, firefight. Taking you back to the OG yard, you see it. Freak Show versus No Limit Nick. This was an MMA bout, our first one on the list tonight. Explosive fighter versus a methodical fighter. So we got another close fight right here. Lots of heart on display by both men. Very aggressive in your face action, and highly competitive. And one of those close calls once again. Streetbeefs OG yard, Freak Show versus No Limit Nick, firefight. And we're going to end things off at Streetbeef scrapyard tonight. You saw him on the show last week, Predator versus Mountain Man. This is another MMA match. And as you can see by the time, it didn't last too long. Huge strikes exchanged between these two, both men slipping and dodging huge bombs all throughout the fight. And these two put on a lot of high energy until we had an unfortunate ending. Streetbeef scrapyard, Predator versus Mountain Man, Somké and the Fire 5.